That's all we can do right now. Let's keep going. I think let's try back at the hotel maybe. Meet up with Alan, I guess. We were supposed to meet in the lobby, weren't we? Maybe I gotta go take a rest.
So, this is the footage from the T-weapon demonstration? You've got guts recording secret government information right out in the open. I bet you could earn a pretty penny if you became a GNN reporter.
Stop joking and take a look at it. Do you think you can extract any data from this footage?
Not right away. I'll need some time.
Please try. This T-weapon and an unknown developer are the core of the government's project. I'm sure we can find all sorts of things once we start poking around.
Doc just reminds me of like a character from The Matrix or something.
So you think Vector is involved in this as well? But they canceled Cosmos' development, right? Aren't they being a little roundabout?
True, but the way Telos looks, I can't believe Vector isn't involved. Something we know nothing about is happening quickly.
All right, leave it to us. Also, there was something interesting in the data from the other day.
Is it information about my father?
No, we haven't found that yet. But we did find a keyword. Canaan.
Canaan?
Canaan? You mean that Canaan?
No, not the Realian. We think it's the name of some program or system used for observation or investigation.
Canaan?
We don't have the details on its objective, but one thing is clear. Vector has been using this Canaan for over 100 years to search something.
Can you find out some more about it?
It just happens to have the same name.
We can, but it'll cost extra.
What? You're going to charge for it?
Just kidding. It may have something to do with that Realian, so it's on the house.
Nephilim.
Nephilim? What is it?
Trying to protect someone does not always lead to happiness.
Why don't you just tell me what you want to say, Nephilim?
What?
Grimoire only wanted to find me. But that made a great many people suffer. With him gone, the Gnosis phenomenon should have stopped expanding.
I feel like this Grimoire storyline is being treated like there was a game in between 2 and 3.
Is not caused by Lemegeton. A certain being is leading this universe to destruction.
Destroy the universe? Who would do that?
A sad individual who continues to exist for his own atonement. He hopes for happiness of the one important to him, but that will bring suffering to many.
Atonement? Important to him?
Yes, for that person who is important to him.
Don't you think it would help us a lot more, Nephilim, if you just told us his name?
He feels it is acceptable to throw away this world.
Like, she knows his motivations. She clearly knows who she's talking about. She's just not telling us.
Shion, the only one who knows where we are headed.
Shion Rosebud is the sled.
The only one who can open Cosmos' heart is you. So please.
Wait. Wait. Nephilim. Cosmos' heart.
Chaos just chilling with Nephilim, no big deal.
I knew I wouldn't be able to tell her.
I know.
The truth is too hard for Xion right now. If she let it pass without knowing, it would be so much easier.
Learning the truth doesn't always lead to happiness.
It would lead to my happiness, guys. Just tell us what's going
They
on.
might even be better off if they live without it. But sometimes, the truth seeks you out. I think the fact that Xion is here is telling us that. She must learn the truth.
Maybe so, but it's only a matter of time before Xion's heart and body are...
What if that's inevitable? My existence and yours may be an inevitable part of this world where all things flow to a certain point. If our reason for existing is that we are meant to exist...
I don't think there's only a single future. A single human thought can change the world. You're the one who taught people that.
What I can do is limited. I still don't even know how I should use this power. Why am I allowed to exist?
Chaos.
I want to believe in the existence of order born from discord. That's why I'm with them.
There's nothing suspicious in the data concerning this man called Roth Mantel. I checked Vector as well to be sure, but there was no information.
I like how they don't even trust his name. This man called Roth Martel.
I'm sure Dimitri's done that as well. But why has he placed him at the core of the project now?
Perhaps that's just how attractive the T-weapon system is. It's also possible he wanted to eliminate Vector's influence.
Yes, but I bet there's more to it than just that.
I also have information regarding the Elsa. In order to break through that hypersphere, we will need output on the level of the phase transfer cannon equipped on Omega.
That's not going to happen. We can't use it considering how unstable its systems are.
I'm ready for a dungeon, man.
And besides, Dimitri would never authorize it.
Then breaking through that hypersphere is impossible with current Federation technology.
You mean we'll have to give up on rescuing the Elsa?
I feel like they realized that this had to be the last game, so they have to squeeze the rest of the story in. So far, episode 3 is feeling like disc 2 of Xenogears, but with like actual higher production values and then being able to actually integrate it into the story. It's not just cutscenes of text. Hey guys, sorry about that. Dad decided to call. He doesn't really know about the whole stream schedule thing. Anyways, where were we? To give up on rescuing the Elsa. We're not going to give up on rescuing the Elsa. Everybody knows that. Hey Claire, welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight?
No, I just said it can't be done with Federation technology. According to my database, there is another weapon capable of breaking through it.
Another weapon?
Cosmos' tertiary weapon system.
Ooh.
She is capable of the same output as an ES, so she may be able to break through.
Cosmos is so OP.
Cosmos is already slated for disposal, so it's just as unlikely as your first suggestion.
We can just have her disposed of to us.
Is your situational analysis capability defective? How are we supposed to equip her with her tertiary weapons system? And send her to that region of space?
With all due respect, you are the one who is unable to analyze the situation, Dr. Mizrahi. That freighter infiltrated a region of space under martial law for an illegal expedition. Officially, It doesn't even exist. If you want to rescue something that doesn't exist, you'll have to take a certain amount of risk.
You mean?
Yes. Cosmos has already been thrown out. That doesn't mean we can't reuse her.
You certainly don't think small, do you?
I was designed specifically for such objectives.
Kanan should join the party.
What did you
Just
say?
saying.
I said to abandon it.
Oh, Heinlein.
Did you not hear my words?
I don't know if we've ever seen or heard Heinlein before. We've just heard of him. And now we get him and it's just a pillar of light? Like, what is this?
Pardon my words, but Omega was originally ours. How can we abandon it? Your Eminence, please order its recovery.
There is no need.
Then please, tell me why.
This voice actor for Heinlein is not what I would expect.
I did not understand our retreat at Rennes-le-Château. And now this. Please, tell me your thoughts, Your Eminence.
Omega has returned to its rightful master.
Rightful master.
And I have already taken measures to deal with the Zohar project. There is no need for you to interject, Chief Inquisitor.
Heinlein is in a league of his own?
Its rightful master? Are you saying that it did not belong to us? That's the first I've heard of it. In fact, 15 years ago on Miltia, I...
Know your place, Smargulus. Do you intend to let your desire overcome you and destroy your faith like Sergius?
No, of course not, Your Eminence. My apologies.
You sound tired, Margulus. Rest for a while. You are dismissed.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Margulus, everything is God's will. There is no need for concern. Do not question. Do as I say, and all will be well.
We're getting a lot of shots of this thing on his desk. It's on the title screen.
All preparations are complete.
Good. This spiral cobweb will capture her heart.
And when it does, she will willingly wrap its threads around herself in order to find the truth.
Why do humans insist on searching?
The human mind holds limitless potential. If they continue to seek and search, they shall eventually become gods.
Well, damn.
That's probably what they believe.
Oh.
What we can do is limited. For precisely that reason, we need a world that is fitting for us. And we are the only ones who can accomplish that. Dreams, future, possibilities. She was born to put an end to these fleeting illusions.
Feel like a god when you find Waldo.
Everything follows the destined flow.
And Waldo can be hard to find sometimes, man.
How am I supposed to explain this to the chief? There's no way I can tell her that Cosmos has been slated for disposal.
Alan makes the weirdest faces.
It's dangerous to get lost in thought while walking.
What? Oh, committee member Mizrahi. Can I do something for you?
Could I speak to you for a moment, Chief Ridgely?
Sure. What is it?
I want you to get in touch with Shion soon. Do you know her personal contact information?
Sure, that's no problem. But what's going on?
They've decided to dispose of Cosmos, correct? I need to speak to her about that. I'd like you to come along as well, of course.
Oh, that's right. Of course you'd know about that. Actually, I was just trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell her about Cosmos.
Relax. I won't let them dispose of Cosmos. That's what we're going to talk about.
Huh?
One day we'll get to play
I
the
watched that
RPG
footage.
again.
It's certainly astonishing.
So, did you find out anything?
Like the first half of this game, or not half, the first, what, 4 hours of this game has been like 3.5 hours of cutscene.
We did some research.
20 minutes of walking around and like 10 minutes of actual fighting or anything. RPG related.
Everything from its official project proposal to the budget is a complete blank.
What about his supporters? Did he erase everything about him in order to preserve secrecy?
No, no records ever existed in the first place.
How is that possible? It's being used by the military.
Beats me, but that's the truth. But you know, if he's clean on the surface, he's probably dirty as hell deep down. Hey, is it possible to transfer Cosmos directly through the UMN?
No. All advanced AI devices, including Cosmos, need a UMN tube for transport. Basically, they have to go through the hyperspace or it will damage their functions. In other words, some sort of ship is necessary when moving one. Why do you...
Well, about a week ago, a Dominic transport ship affiliated with the Hyams company docked at 5th Jerusalem's 47th port. When I checked its cargo records, I found something interesting. At the time of docking, the port's mass detectors recorded a total mass of 3,751 tons. But at the time it left port, it was 3,750.79 tons. The Dominic has a regular crew of 3. This weight difference wasn't caused by people. In other words, these records show that something must have been taken off the ship. Normally, any cargo unloaded into the container terminal, even if it's a government secret, has some sort of record registered. But this time...
There was no record.
Right. What's the mass of the bare minimum equipment required to maintain Cosmos?
It depends on the type of frame she's using, but probably around 200 kilograms.
That may be the missing piece, assuming it wasn't constructed on 5th Jerusalem.
Then Ormus is involved in Telos' development? But why would they do that?
Who knows, but it's disturbingly obvious. They may be deliberately drawing attention to it to cover up something else.
What's up? Hey, you guys already started. You could have invited me, you know.
It does kind of feel like a visual novel so far.
You haven't missed a thing. By the way, have you already taken care of what I asked for?
You betcha.
Shion, we've pretty much finished researching your father. There are some things in life one is better off not knowing. Do you...
Yes, I have to know the truth.
This record is in regards to the UTIC organization 15 years ago.
The Federal Advanced Technology Special Inspection Bureau. That's the name of the government office that was observing UTIC at the time.
Yes, and... the person who was appointed to Milsha as the Federation government's inspector was...
I was right, wasn't I?
Yes. It's just like you said.
Dad was the UTIC organization inspector. He must have had some kind of contact with Professor Mizrahi.
Shion.
But that doesn't mean he conspired with Professor Mizrahi and summoned the Gnosis.
We know there's still something about Shion we don't know yet. This is probably linked to this.
An incompetent government bureaucrat
Hey, Grills in the Mist.
stop a crisis and it turns into a catastrophe.
What?
What kind of example is that?
I mean...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I suspected it all along. Even if he was just an incompetent bureaucrat, like you said, he's still guilty of standing by and letting something like that happen. I finally know why Jin doesn't like the idea of me getting involved as well. I feel better now that I don't have to wonder anymore.
Shion.
That's right. I suspected it all along. That's why I...
Oh, it's from Alan.
I'll take it over here.
Again.
Shion!
Shion!
This just keeps happening to her.
Huh? Chief, what's wrong?
Shion!
Chief, are you all right? Chief! Are you all right, Chief? You scared me. You collapsed right as the connection went through.
You came to check on me?
Well, I was the closest.
I see.
Of course, even if we were a million light years apart, I'd still be here in a flash. Want something to drink? I had an MC here a few minutes ago, but he said it was probably overexertion. Have you been pushing yourself lately?
Yeah, I'm sorry for worrying you.
I don't think it's overexertion, guys.
Wait, you need to stay in bed.
I'm fine now. A lot happened today. I'm sure that's the reason.
Chief, I, have a message for you from committee member Mizrahi.
From Yuli?
Yes, she says she wants to talk to you, so she'd like to meet with you on the Durandal tomorrow. But if you're not feeling well, I'll ask her to postpone it.
You worry too much. I'm fine now. Oh, but tomorrow we were...
Ah, it's okay. Talking with member Mizrahi is much more important. Don't worry about canceling our plans.
Poor Alan.
We don't have time to be going out to eat dinner.
Alan, let's go out for a bit.
What? Sure, if you like, that's fine with me.
Ooh. We can actually control the character. That's something. Yeah, I miss the combat too. I feel like this game might have a little bit of a pacing issue. And I don't like pacing story-wise, just like, you know, like your story to gameplay ratio. You know what I mean? Or maybe not even the ratio, maybe just like the mix, like how often you get to do both. So we have the decoder for 2 and 4. And the address of 8. And the decoder for... Okay, yeah, 2, 4, and 8. Okay. That's something. Yeah, and I have no doubt. I think it's just really front-loaded with a lot of cutscenes here. There's a lot of catching up and stuff. And getting the party back together and everything.
It feels good out here. I love the night air.
Yes, this area is under environmental protection, so there's a lot of trees and plants.
I'm sorry about our dinner plans for tomorrow. I didn't mean to substitute it like this.
Please don't worry about it. The location wasn't important to me. Anyway, this kind of atmosphere is much more valuable.
Atmosphere?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Ow, hot!
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. We almost wasted a magnificent dinner.
Magnificent? It's just prosciutto.
Come on, a single thought can change the world.
Isn't that what Nephilim said? Like, isn't that exactly what Nephilim said?
Even fast food can become an elegant dinner. Oh.
The chaos?
I just had deja vu. Kevin used to like eating outside too.
Did you eat together with him a lot?
Yeah. I was new, so he always treated me.
Oh.
Yeah, every guy wants you to talk about your ex when you're on the first date. I'm not sure if Shion considers this a date. It's hard to tell with
How
her.
long do you intend to hide there?
Oh, hello.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised I can't sneak up on you.
What do you want?
I'll cut to the chase. Who are you?
I believe I gave you my personal data some time ago.
I'm not interested in that painted-over information. I want to know what you were originally made for.
What are you talking about?
Oh, are you going to pretend you don't know? Program Canaan, a surveillance program listed in the records of top-secret vector data. It's programmed into your mind.
Program Canaan? You're bluffing. That keyword doesn't exist in my database.
Are you going to play dumb? What is it you're trying to hide so badly?
Wait. Hold on. I really don't know. There really is a program with that name?
So, they kept its functionality secret even from yourself. All right, I'll believe you.
What's this?
It's partial data on Program Canaan we obtained from Vector. If you want to confirm its validity, you'll have to do it yourself. Oh, and one warning. Even if you weren't aware of the program's existence, it still affects your behavior. If you interfere with us, even if it isn't by your own will, we won't hesitate to eliminate you. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Looks like it's about time. I'd better hurry to the spaceport.
Okay. Make sure there's not anything else new in here. Does not like it. Yeah, Xion got a costume change. It's hard to tell when I'm just running around because I have her old Vector uniform on. But that's not actually what she looks like in this game. Like if I were to take off the Vector uniform, like this has less stats, which is why like, Vector uniform is awesome. But this is what she looks like now. Where did Grandma Paula go? You find her, please grab her for me. Okay. If I find your grandma, I'll be sure to grab her. Supposed to be going now. Heard it once a long time ago. A whole lot of realities broke down. That doesn't happen anymore, right? Broke down, killed everyone on Milsha, you know, same thing.